can you say things?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, keep running your mouth, and I just want to make sure that setup is alright here.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, just like I'm hearing feedback, so that's perfect. I'm gonna mute the stream now
Alright.
and get rid of that. So yeah, send me a link to your game and we can get started with this.
Alright.
Also share my screen. My poor internet. Oh
Let me
dear.
see this porn.
Nothing interesting. Okay. So can you see my cursor moving around like via Skype screen share?
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright, cool. Give me the link. Link. Unless you already did that.
I mean, I'm pulling it up right now. I'm gonna do this one first.
Oh, excellent. Both voices are coming through the stream even. That's unprecedented, really. I will keep... Why am... whatever. We'll watch Fox vs. Wolf
Why
until
is it not picking it up?
Rob finds a link for us.
Yeah, you do that.
Also, high five this guy in chat. There we go. Excellent. Actually, I should have the chat open on my other window.
I still don't know anything about Twitch.
What?
So I still know nothing about Twitch. Like, I don't know any. How do you do the emos? I know only Kappa and all that crap. That's it.
Not
Only
important right now.
the special ones. This thing's taking long to load for some reason.
We'll talk about it in a minute. Let's go. No shameless self-promotion for me. No. Blame Oracle.
You don't need the video to load, I just need the link, and we can watch it on my screen. That's the whole point of me screen sharing. Okay, if Chillin, yeah, he beat Lucky, I feel less bad about losing to him at Northwest Majors.
Chillin is really good.
Yeah.
In PM.
Yeah. Less so in Melee. Oh, you found the link? Cool. Alright, we apologize for the inconvenience, folks. Versus Zale. Alright. So, Luigi Bowser is kind of a weird matchup because it's kind of one of these Smash 4 matchups where both of you, nobody can really combo the other at all. So it's really based on positioning. The game kind of returns to neutral after you hit each other, but there's still positional stuff. Luigi especially is really dependent on trades, but he's not quite as good at trading as Bowser. So you can armor through a lot of his stuff, and some Luigi players will get frustrated. That looks like it was all correct. Please I know I give you plenty of shit for that, but that back air is just incorrect there because it sacrifices your stage position for basically no reason. Let me go back a little bit farther here. The left side of the video is cut off. Okay, I'll just maximize the YouTube video then. Can I get the... Is there some way I can pin this to the top of my... Actually, I'll put the Twitch chat on the left side of the screen. There we go. Hope that works better. Okay. So you get this at B. Now Luigi is... He's going to land left of you. If you're going to do this back air, you should do it while he's falling here. I think he still has his double jump there. So your best option at this point is probably to just do a little bit a little short hop nair going this way. He might be able to trade with that, but that's like the worst case scenario. He'll either get hit by this short hop nair, or he'll have to double jump, and then you're in great position because you can just juggle him forever. That makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Alright. Skype's telling me we're having a couple connection issues, so I'm gonna turn off my wireless and see if my wired internet helps that. Sometimes I forget that I have wireless on because I take this laptop to school and stuff. Alright. Hopefully you can hear me a little more consistently. So after he lands here, you go for this back air on kind of the hard reading that he's gonna tech in place. That doesn't really take advantage of your stage position in any way. You basically give it up and say, okay, I'm gonna just hope you tech in place, and if you do, great, I get this hit. That doesn't really get me all that much. Do you know what I mean by an option being greedy? Like it tries for too much. It has a big reward, but it's really unsafe.
Yeah, that's me all the way.
That's you, but more importantly in this situation, that's Luigi. He techs in here when you're standing at pretty much exactly the place he wants to tech. Even if you just waited, like you stood there and waited to see what he did, if he takes in, you can do something horrible to him on reaction. Like you could have down smashed, you could have like Koopa clawed him, regular grab. You could have done any number of things because rolling towards you gives you way more time to react than rolling away from you. He can't roll away from you, so his only real options are to either do the greedy roll towards or to tech in place. If he techs in place and you do nothing, like you're standing here, okay, so we'll put you back on the ground here. Waiting. Okay, so he techs in place, you're standing here, whatever, you still have stage position. The onus is still on him to try and get back into center stage so he doesn't get like pushed off and edge guarded, right?
Yeah.
He has to do something unsafe to try and reverse the stage position. And if he does the unsafe thing, if he techs towards you, then you get a hit, like literally for free. You didn't have to do anything to earn it, you just waited. So if you literally just sat here, there's no way you can possibly lose in this situation. This is like in response to his teching. So that's... I'll keep harping on this to you until I see you doing it more consistently. But stage position is actually really super important. And every choice you make that maintains your stage position makes it more and more hopeless for the opponent, because if you literally never leave a hole in your defense, then it becomes really, really frustrating playing against you. As soon as someone gets off stage, like, he kind of immediately starts freaking out and realizing that he's probably dead, which is a great mental advantage. But once you start going for stuff like this, he realizes, oh, okay, I can just kind of YOLO, and Bowser will let me live for no reason. Other reason I don't like this back air, on top of the sacrificing your option coverage, is it doesn't even get you that much to begin with. Luigi's only at 22%, so it might put him off stage over here a tiny bit, but he's not gonna have any problems recovering there. Luigi's got an amazing recovery, and him being off stage doesn't actually get you that much more than him being right here, really. At that percent anyway. So if he was at 100 or something, this would be a little more understandable, but even then, you're better standing in place, because if he takes towards you, you down smash, he's dead. That's it. Yeah. Anyway, enough about that. I think you can power shield that. I'm not totally sure, but there's no real reason not to, because if you...
I never...
Hmm?
I never liked power shielding Luigi stuff. Yeah, it's really no point, really. He always he can get away from it before you, even if you power shield it.
Yeah, it's just a good habit to get into. If you power shield this, it might go out here, and then it would cover some crazy options where he jumps towards you for whatever reason. It doesn't really help you that much in this particular situation, but I don't know. When I power shield stuff consistently, it really helps me find my rhythm and start feeling myself getting into the game. And yeah, if you power shield projectiles, they're less likely to throw out more. The reason there's really no drawback to power shielding is if you do it, you just shield for one frame, let go, you power shield the thing, there's no letting go of your shield animation. You actually don't have any end lag from that when you power shield. So it literally only costs you one frame of movement time. That down tilt is good. I like this run forward, but the dash attack is probably not optimal. It does end up hitting him, and the reason it hits him okay. You understand that he's out of stage space here, right? So that's the reason you... Yeah. I mean, the reason this hit is because he had nowhere to run away from it. Your dash attack covers basically the entire stage.
Yeah.
But if Luigi knows that, then he can still shield that really easily.
Shield that in time, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so this dash attack is really not safe, and especially against Luigi, I would like this option a lot better against something like Fox, where you can probably kill him from it. But Luigi's okay, I'm Luigi, you get no follow-ups on me ever. He's in kind of a bad position now, but is it worth you potentially getting grabbed, thrown off stage, edge-guarded, comboed for 50% or whatever? I don't think so. Luigi, in that situation, should have been a lot more trigger happy with his shield, I think. Okay. Why do you get hit by that? I'm gonna speed this back up so I don't lose track of what the game's actually like, because sometimes I slow stuff down and I assume things are reactable when they're not.
Me being stupid and just looking at him.
When someone's falling on you like this, it doesn't...
I was looking for a jump nair, but I didn't do it when I was looking at it.
Oh, you would have to do it sooner.
I knew he was gonna fall nair.
Yeah. Yeah, double or short hop nair would have been good. If someone's falling on you like this, there is no reason not to shield at all. Like, there's no disadvantage to shielding, because if he aerials, then you get the shield grab to the up B. If he doesn't aerial, then you just up B when he's overlapping you, and you don't give a shit. It covers everything. And if he double jumps, then he's super screwed. You just like full hop nair and push him off stage, and he's dead. Grab, good, fair, good. I don't like that because he's not high enough percent for it to quite kill him. Like, he would need to be at, I think, 75, possibly more. So let me slow this down again. Okay, so when he's going down here, he's basically announcing that his recovery angle is going to be like, he falls down to here, and he double jumps and sweet spots the ledge, right? Or if you go down and edge guard him, he'll let himself drop further and then uses down B and stuff, and recover from about 3 screens down. By doing this, all you do is change the timing where he has to recover slightly. Like, you don't actually stuff any of his options meaningfully. Like, you don't force him to change much about what he's doing. If you had instead waited a little bit, and then when he's down here, you run off and nair in anticipation of the double jump, or sorry, run off and fair. So he double jumps, he gets faired immediately. Then that's a much more interesting edge guard situation for you, because Luigi has no double jump. He has to use his down B and his up B to recover. So you'll probably get a lot more stray hits on him as he's trying to come back, and you might even get a kill. And if he doesn't double jump, like if he goes low, so you're running off, fairing. Let me actually demonstrate with my setup here. Doesn't really matter, but for the sake of it, debug mode. Alright, so you run off and fair. Luigi drops down like here, and now what? Okay, he's below you. He might maybe hit you on the way up, but he'll probably drop too low to be able to do that. You can double jump back up here, and if he misses the sweet spot, like he immediately up B's, you're up here, you can down air, push him back off, and now he might be out of his double jump. Like when he gets hit with your down air, he's pushed over here. The situation will be reset, like he'll still be off stage in kind of a bad position. You'll be able to drop zone fair if you want again, or pick some other option, like maybe you do this instead. You just simply fortress hog and grab the ledge. You don't want to do something like down B edge guard like this unless your opponent literally has no way to avoid it, because the down B is super slow, it's reactable, right? Whereas if you do this, like that's one of many possible fast options you can do. It's not reactable. Your opponent has to either anticipate it or get hit by it. Other things you could have done are like fall off, double jump neutral air. You can fortress hog with up B, then double jump neutral air. Do the same thing like reverse fair. You can aim a bear at the ledge in case he double jumps right at it. You can aim it down air in case he tries to sweet spot from below. You can run up to the ledge and down tilt. You can run at the ledge and do that. This is actually a really fun option because not only does it take away off stage, but it automatically drops you on the ledge right afterwards. You have a ton of things that will cover some kind of option for Luigi's recovery without like incredibly committing you. What was the last thing you heard? Sorry, call got disconnected apparently.
I heard you were doing fortress, grab ledge into nair, jumping off in the air.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, those are just some of a bunch of options you can use to cover like some offstage stuff and try and reset the situation without overly committing yourself. So like another really good one is drop off in air and then land back on stage like this. You can see how this stops him from coming directly on stage and also blocks his double jump in a lot of situations. And it auto-cancels, so you can act out of it right away and go right into something like that.
Oh, the down air thing, right?
Well, this is the neutral air.
Oh, well, because you don't have your screen share.
Oh, shit.
That was my bad.
Share screens.
I forgot to tell you.
My bad. Can you see now?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, yeah, this is what I was doing here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then that leads into Fortress Hog or like more drop zone stuff or whatever. I'll go back to the game here.
Hang on.
Who's hanging on me?
I'll send my mom. Hang on, I'll be right back. Go ahead and keep going though. I can hear.
All right. So you do this down B. That's a little strange. Okay.
Okay.
That's
Still listening.
That's kind of a shitty situation for you. Luigi's ledge dash is really super good. I don't feel like running away is the right option there, because Bowser's dash away is really shitty. It would probably be the correct, or like at least a correct option for a lot of characters. But you saw that he was able to catch you anyway with his ledge dash, even though you were moving away. So I probably would have made the same mistake in this situation, but now we know, like, Luigi will catch you if he's coming from ledge. So you probably would have been better just doing something else to avoid him, like whether you full hop nair or you roll towards the edge. You've got stuff you can do. Koopa Claw. Interesting choice. Why did this... Okay, that was just like a random hard read, I guess. Would you mind turning your speakers down? I'm hearing some feedback of myself. And then I'm sure the stream is too. Not a huge deal. Okay, so hits you with this down smash. Yeah, sounds good. So I don't like that Koopa Claw. This is about the right percent to go for that kind of stuff, though, because if you hit him with a Koopa Claw and he misty eyes, he's dead. Generally, though, Koopa Claw is not a safe landing option against anyone who has even a slight clue of what they're doing. I would have liked Flame Cancel better there, probably. Like, you just land, be reverse your flame. Like this. Yeah. Alright. So, ooh. That neutral air? Okay, so that's just Zale fucking up. And that almost killed you.
I held back.
Yeah. Yeah, just in the nick of time, but
Oh my God.
that I'm pretty bad for this myself, and like training this out of myself was kind of a pain. Don't be too randy with the down B stuff. It's good once in a while, but you can see it'll mess you up if you do that too much. You could have power shielded that again. I like the idea of the down tilt there. Your timing was just a bit off. At this kind of percent, okay, Good. You responded correctly with that shield. This is a round where I might start fishing for F-tilts when he's like. Let me illustrate on my. If Luigi is like within this kind of space on the stage, like anywhere here or to the right of that, if he's at 80%, or even probably 70, this starts to be around the time where like he might die off the side to really bad DI. And it might just force a really good edge guard situation for you where you can like drop zone fair and kill him with a tipper. Any higher than this and up B is going to become your best kill move. Ooh, good F tilt there. Ooh. D tilt is okay, but it is not your best punish here. Even an up B would have killed him, I think. Oh no, not at 100. But a forward air would have killed him. A up smash or a down smash would have killed him. It actually kind of looks like you might have been trying to down smash here. Yeah, good tipper. That down B is pretty quick, but I think it's still reactable. I don't know. When people start hitting you with stuff like that, you probably want to work on your shield stop movement. What I mean by that is this kind of stuff, where why does this keep minimizing? Whatever. Where you're running around and you periodically shield, like, and wave dash back or whatever. You just occasionally throw your shield out, and if you feel a premonition that you're going to get hit, then you just hold it out a tiny bit longer than you otherwise would, like this. Otherwise you just drop it right away with the wave dash. You see Mango and Armada do that kind of movement all the time. They will run up to kind of the other guy's ideal spacing like this and shield, and then immediately get out of there one way or another. Like maybe they'll like full hop retreating like neutral air or something. Maybe they'll wave dash out of it, but they're constantly sticking shields out precisely so that if the opponent does something like the thing that just hit you. Hi, Mask. So if he does something like that, then you get a really free punish, just because you happen to have your shield out for a frame there. It makes it less cost. It makes the risk-reward ratio for him to throw those randy moves out much worse for him. I like the use of the flame cancels. That's really good, especially against characters like Luigi who tend to have a lot of grounded left-right movement. Flame cancel becomes much more important. And you're using it really well here. You know to DI that down and behind him, right? Like that was just a random flub? Rob? Are you here?
I am, but
okay.
let me do something real quick. I found out what the problem was.
Okay. We'll wait for ComAnimal to fix some technical difficulties. I'll shoot the shit with Mask in Twitch chat. Oh. What just came disconnected? Whatever, who cares?
Alright, there we go.
Alright, you good?
Yeah. I
Cool.
was on the wrong internet, but...
Alright. I'm not going to repeat anything. You can watch it on YouTube if if you think you missed anything important there. There again, like you saw how
I didn't mean to hop.
Well, yeah, you didn't need to down B there. Like, that just prematurely cut off your options and didn't let you guard against stuff like that. You have way more options when you're standing up here than you do while you're hanging off the ledge. Not to mention, if you down B and he sweet spots the ledge right before you do that, then you are dead. Straight up. Which sucks. Okay. Why'd you get hit by this? Oh. Looks like just Luigi bullshit. You did eventually get the claw, but I'm pretty sure... you can just jump out of that and claw him before he's out of hit stun. Like here, he was clearly out of hit stun and like just went full retard. But I think you can punish the side B by jumping out of shield and Cuba clawing him.
I just messed up because I was still in hit stun. I tried to jump while I was still in hit stun.
Yeah, well, it worked out. You mind turning your speakers down again? I'm hearing a lot of feedback again. Gonna open that Twitch chat. Mask has gone AFK or something. Cool, whatever. That looked like a flub where you just roll towards the edge. I do that sometimes. The landing nair to jab to grab, I do that all the time. That's great. Didn't happen to hit there, but don't worry about it. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's still pretty safe. Yeah. There, using your double jump, Zale didn't punish you for it because I wouldn't speculate why he didn't punish you for that. But when you double jump here, he should have been wave dashing towards you in his shield and been ready to fuck you up on your landing. Major mistake there. Against fireballs like this, jumping is exactly what good players want you to do. You want to stay grounded against this stuff and either clank it or power shield it, or like even just straight up shield it is better than jumping. Worked out for you here, but that's because Zale isn't capitalizing properly. I suspect Dong would have killed you there. That's kind of a weird follow-up, but it worked. I would have rather grabbed there, but it probably didn't make too much difference because it's Luigi and follow-ups don't happen. This is another situation where you just got caught because you're never shielding on the ground. Shield is actually a pretty strong neutral option as long as you don't get stuck in it. This looks like another situation where you were just getting greedy, like you wanted to hit too much, and instead of waiting, you just rushed at him. This is one of the reasons where C-stick dash attack is really important. Because you understand how the first 3 frames of your dash, so like 1, 2, 3, if I hit A during these 3 frames, I start an F smash, right?
Yeah.
What C-stick dash attack lets you do is on the first frame of your dash, you can hit dash. You can hit the C-stick any direction, and it will instantly dash attack like that. Whereas just hitting A would smash. So I'm using exactly the same timing here for A and C-stick. And C-stick literally just means you can dash attack sooner. Sorry, you have to do it on the second frame, otherwise you'll pivot smash. But it still lets you do it 2 frames faster, which is important in situations like this. If you had used
Yeah, if I use the C-stick. Because I tried to dash attack.
Yeah, yeah. That would have let you armor through that, especially because the armor on dash attack comes out on frame 1.
Yeah.
So allowing that to come out 2 frames faster is really, really significant. Yeah, C-stick smash works for dash attack in any direction other than up. For C-stick attack, they both work. It doesn't really matter. The important thing is that you're using C-stick for your dash attacks. It's kind of a tough habit to get into at first, but it's really important for Bowser. Also for some other characters like Kirby. I think Sheik benefits a lot too. Pretty much anyone who has a good dash attack, really. That's Sale not knowing the matchup. Get fucked. Do I like this option? I actually really like that. That was kind of a weird situation where you're both kind of fucking around in your shields. Neither of you really knows what's up. Short hop Nair is a pretty safe bet in a lot of situations. You can probably afford to do it a little bit later. And with Nair, you usually want to do it as late as you can, because not only does the armor not last very long, so like the later you do it, the more likely you'll armor through something, but the later you do it, the closer you'll be to the ground, the sooner you'll be able to out-cancel, the sooner you'll be able to follow up, meaning it'll combo better if you do it right above the ground than if you do it really early. But it worked out there.
Like, I just thought he was gonna, like, I don't know, every time I've been doing neutral a lot, I always, like, dash up and shield, but I would hold shield for too long and they would just grab me, so I was just,
yeah, no, that was good. That F-tilt, I have complex feelings about that. I'm not sure if that F-tilt was good or bad. I think another neutral air would have been safer there, because F-tilt in the middle of the stage is just wildly unsafe pretty much always. Either a nair or try and space him out with a forward air, probably better, but you did end up hitting him there, and F-tilt's a little bit faster, so that's fine. I should really note that this is 3.5 Bowser. We don't know if he's getting any changes for 3.6 or 4.0 or whatever, but some of the stuff may or may not be true after those patches. Are you Yoshi? That's some Yoshi shit right there that you're trying to do.
To be honest, I literally had the I had a Smash 4 thought, so I was going for the shield break. But it worked out the same way, so I was like surprised.
Well, I guess that happened. Alright. That jab down smash is probably a lot more reliable for killing shields. If you want to go for that, then I recommend that option. Jab down smash is actually pretty legit. I still like the amount of flame cancels. I never see you drop from platform and then flame cancel though. That's like the most legit thing, because nobody ever reads it. Everyone shields when you come down from platforms because everyone expects this in Nair, right? But if you
muscle memory for me.
Yeah, if you drop through and like Koopa Claw or flame cancel, you will fucking hit him every single time. Like nobody expects that shit. I don't know why, but it's just one of those things that's really hard to defend against intuitively. So you should abuse that as much as possible, especially if we're gonna team. I would also be really stoked if we're like both on a, if like you're I'm down here and you're up here, we both short hop flame cancel at the same time and just like blanket the other side of the stage and that shit. Flame Cancel is always amazing against grounded opponents, and never good against people who are above you. So, like, there, it was just not a good choice. Similarly for Bowser, jumping is amazing against people who are above you, because you can, like, jump. If someone is, like, up here, then I can jump and, like, quickly fair them, or nair and combo or whatever. Or, like, if I know they don't have a double jump, then I might be able to force them into an up air or something. But jumping really sucks against people on the ground. So flame canceling is kind of the opposite of jumping in a lot of situations. It's sort of weird. Against grounded opponents, flame cancel. Against aerial opponents, do aerials is a decent rule of thumb. Good nair there. Solid timing. Oh, full screen doesn't work for people in Twitch chat, they said, so we're not going to full screen. This dash attack, the down tilt is good. You know why this dash attack is bad. Like, this is just too much of a commitment. He happened to jump at that exact moment, which is why you hit him. But this shouldn't have worked. He should have seen this coming a mile away. Zale needs to be doing a lot more of that kind of stuff too. Luigi's actually amazing at the grounded wave dash shield game. So, like, in my opinion, Luigi should be doing a lot more of this kind of stuff, where the wave dash around, shield stop, shield. Sometimes shield during their wave dash, so like sometimes they have the sliding effect and sometimes shield stop it, so they stop completely. It seems like Zale's movement and neutral game is just pretty weak. Whoops, why would I minimize that? I'm a dumb idiot. Here we go. Okay, that time that worked out. So I guess that's why you do that, because sometimes it works, and if you are completely sure he's going to do the side B, and you beat him to it, and you have that miraculous timing where you actually hit him before he grabs the edge, then great. But holy fuck, this is so risky. It worked here, but I still don't really endorse this behavior because it's so unsafe. It gets me killed way more often than it gets kills for me. That was a really good flame cancel. Like, how you came down from the platform and be reversed it, awesome. Love it. You could have shielded that. This Luigi doesn't seem very grab happy. Like, if he wave dashes at you, it seems like he... Or if he comes at you, it's pretty much always either with a down B or like a wave dash in and either F tilt or down smash. He's not like wave dashing in and grabbing you. So that's the kind of thing you want to pay attention to. If someone is coming in with... if he's coming in with attacks, then that makes this stuff that I was just demonstrating with Luigi, that I will show you again with Bowser, where you're just constantly throwing out very short, very non-committal shields in neutral. That makes this really strong. And it makes him a lot more scared to approach you. If he's doing a lot of grabs, then obviously you want to do less of this. You want to be dash dancing more and playing more with your spacing rather than whether or not you're in shield in order to mix them up. Okay, yeah, he approached you with an up smash there. Shield would have saved your life. Okay. Situations. Let me just back this up a bit. Okay. Situations like this where I have to block someone getting on stage and like there's any kind of precision involved. If Nair will work, then I will use a Nair 100% of the time. It's rather than like counting on my precision to like correctly aim the forward every time. It's much simpler and much more effective to just do the easy things. Say, okay, Nair will put him back off stage, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then when you throw out the easy mode move, it's much easier for you to plan ahead. Like you can just assume it's gonna hit because it will, and you can start like already putting the input for like the dash forward, jump forward air that's gonna follow right after that. Whereas when you try and hit with something really precise like the forward air here, you can't really do that because you have to plan for either getting hit or not getting hit. That was a really good edge guard by Zale. Okay. That was not a really good DI by Zale. Oh my god. Welcome to the Scrub Academy. Where's Twitch chat at? Johnny Hughes saying shooting with Luigi is really only useful if you're moving in shields. Anything any stationary shield and Luigi's head subsiding like crazy. Okay, I buy that. That's still kind of applies though, because it's really easy to be moving in your shield as Luigi, because his dash dance is so short. Zale seems actually pretty jumpy. Like he just jumps a lot to throw those fireballs and stuff. So like power shielding this fireball would have actually covered a lot of meaningful options. Like it would have been right in his face. And especially like you might have been able to power shield, down tilt, and then he flies into the fireball, and then you down tilt again. Stuff like that makes you look really cool when you do it, and it's just extra damage and stuff. Okay, all normal. Looks like your timing is pretty off here. So, you saw him double jump. So you probably should have either waited or just full hop naired instead of doing the double jump. Because that, if you full hop nair a little bit earlier, so like right, I need to back this up a little more because the timing is pretty goddamn precise. Speed. Okay, yeah. Okay. Luigi's falling. Okay, so if you full hop nair right now, like while you're standing right here, then you should hit Luigi with it. Like if he goes towards the platform, like if he falls this way, you full hop nair. If he comes this way, he gets hit. If he doesn't, then you're next to him and you're on the platform. You can hit him from here with a jab, like jab combo, and then that leads into more stuff. A jab when you're standing at the edge of stuff is actually fucking incredible in a lot of situations. I'll see if I can demonstrate on my setup. I may or may not be able to do this in training mode, but I get this stuff all the time. Okay, get on the platform. God damn it, Luigi! Okay, we're going to Battlefield. CPU damage around 60. Okay. whatever. So I get jab, jab. Maybe not at 60. Okay. So let's try at 40. Jab, jab. Maybe a little earlier. But you can see if he had DI'd that in, that's very clearly a follow-up forward air for me just from running off. And because you run off into that aerial, that means you don't have to go through the 5 trims of jump squat. You can aerial much sooner. Another cool thing you can do, like if Luigi is just a little bit higher, like say he's right where my mouse cursor is, you can jab grab when he's right there, and that'll work. You can jab up tilt, jab fall through and forward air works often. Like if he's too high percent for the jab jab, which it looks like 72 is, you can stand on this platform, because remember you full hop nerd, so now Luigi's down here. You jab, that puts him in hit stun. You fall through the platform and instantly forward air. That's much faster again than jumping to forward air, because you don't have to wait for jump squat. It's 1 frame of falling through the platform and then forward air pretty much instantly comes out. So like this. I never see any other Bowser do that. It's amazing. Other cool stuff you can do is actually jab. If he like smash DIs away, you can often get jab dash grab, or just straight up dash grab people when they're like off stage. Because you can see your grab boxes actually extend really fucking far out there. This is an off-stage move, absolutely. And if you grab someone in this situation and he's at high percent, okay, you up throw and he's dead. Depending on the character, it might not work against Luigi at 98%, but against Luigi at 72%, if you grab him right here, you get a forward air tipper, he is probably dying off this side right here. Anyway, that's probably enough ranting about that little situation. I go on tangents. So now you can see, because you just went a little bit too late with your double jump neutral air here. He's able to kind of get under you here and get back to neutral stage, and now you're the one in a shitty position. Okay. All trades are good for Bowser. It's better if you armor, obviously. Good follow-up by him. No. Okay, I like that. He was in the air, so you jumped and hit him with a fair. That's the simplest thing in the world, but it's really good. Forward air is not great against people on the ground, but my god, it is the best move in the game against people in the air. Okay, they're just talking about Luigi stuff. Landing with... If you're going to land on someone's shield with an aerial, I'm pretty sure that neutral air is better in pretty much every situation than forward air. Not only because if they challenge your neutral air, then you win. Like heavy armor is great. But also the way Nair's knockback works is just better to combo from. And I think it's got more shield stun. Neutral air does. It also hits all the way around you, whereas fair only hits in front. It's just much harder to punish neutral air out of shield safely. Okay, that was really good. This was another situation where you could have...
I missed it again, I know.
Yeah, you could have just jumped out of shield. And you just rolled accidentally because you were trying to do exactly that. Yeah, I see. Yeah, Misfire has way more shield stun than it looks like. It's dumb.
I got it, Mom.
This was another... You can see every single time you drop off the platform, he shields, right? This is... Everybody does this. Like that shield right there. Like that one there was normal, but like this shield right here. Every Smash Bros. Player, 99% of the time, no exceptions, does this. So if you exploit that by regularly dropping and doing Koopa Claw, or especially Koopa Claw when he's at 61% like this, holy crap. That probably would have been a kill. But Flame Cancel also would have worked. It just wouldn't have as good follow-ups. Flame Cancel loses to other projectiles. You probably should know this by now. That's whatever though. Okay, you successfully get past him and get fared. Sometimes that happens. Okay. So here, you really don't want to give him stage position, because if he gets it against you when you're at this percent, then you're probably dead. Because like any stray hit will kill you when you're close to the edge of the stage at that percent. But also, you could have power shielded this. Like this power shield is much more important, because if you power shield this fireball right here, you can follow this up and basically get a guaranteed grab on him. Like you just follow the fireball, and then the instant it hits his shield, like you time your dash grab so that it grabs him at the same time that this goes in. And there's literally no way he can get around that other than by either power shielding it back himself or jumping over the fireball. If he shields it, he gets grabbed. And then at 82%, I think you get a guaranteed forward air against Luigi. He probably would have been dead. Okay. Okay. I really like the drop-off platform Flame Cancel to open the game. He is doing a lot of these approaches with down B, so again, that grounded that grounded shield movement. There's another thing you can do though. Bowser actually has a really solid shuffle and air game. So in addition to just moving around on the ground like this, you can do this stuff and then like run up shield and then jump backwards with a short hop nair, and this is really hard for him to punish, like incredibly hard, even for someone with as much mobility as Luigi. Because your neutral air is so fucking big, it becomes problematic for him to outspace that with his tiny grab. And it'll trade with pretty much any of his other hitboxes, because most of Luigi's stuff isn't disjointed. His hitboxes can be big, but they're all attached to his legs and stuff. So especially stationary nairs or retreating nairs are actually really good neutral. If you don't believe me, watch any Fox player in the world. And then realize that Bowser's nair is way the fuck better than Fox's. Okay, back to the game.
I'm going, Mama. Hang on.
This is all pretty alright. You should have power shielded that again, though. Power shielding isn't nearly as hard as it looks. It's pretty easy to practice. I'll show you exactly how to do that. Because of the way that Fox AI in this game works, it's actually really easy to exploit them to practice power shielding. Set them to level 1. Stocks to whatever the hell. Take him to FD. And if he's on the opposite side of the stage, he will just do this forever. So pick like either the top or the bottom laser and say, okay, I'm going to try and power shield all the top lasers or the bottom lasers. Right now I suck because I'm trying to do 6 things at the same time, but you get the idea. If you do that for like 1 or 2 hours, you'll see a huge improvement. Okay. How do I feel about that forward air? That's an interesting choice. This probably would have been better if he was like maneuvering more along this side of the platform, but because he was over here so much, a neutral air probably would have been better. Also note that because you instant fared, like as soon as you left the ground, you can land on this platform and auto cancel it, and you probably would have been able to dash attack him after that. So let me demonstrate exactly what I mean. So I think Luigi's right here, so I think if you either nair or fair and land on this thing, then whoops, I forgot to do C-stick dash attack. Then I think that works, just like that. Same thing with the fair, it's just, yeah.
Alright, so C-stick dash attack.
C-stick dash attack, and like look for follow-ups from auto cancel aerials. That's where I get a lot of my combo stuff from. Let me show you a sick combo on Donkey Kong. That kind of, I think it works on everyone, or at least enough characters to be meaningful, but I know it works on DK, so I'm just gonna do this and mini stocks. Is this at 0%? I think it is, so I'm just gonna shove him over here. Okay. Whoops. God, I suck. Come over here. Actually, I'll just kill him and we can try this again. Dear God, I suck right now. Oh my God. I'm getting cocky because it's computer. Gotta pretend this DK is like Mango. Alright. So the plan is let Donkey Kong come a little closer. Come on. I'm gonna embarrass myself for as long as it takes until I make this work. Okay. He needs a little more percent for that to work apparently, so I'll do it again now that he's at 30. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Can't make it work. Probably easier against a floatier character, so we'll try you. Because this stuff works on everyone, I'm just trying to make a point here. Stop. Stop hitting. Stop. Did anyone teach you in kindergarten not to... Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so like you see how the auto cancel nair like leads into stuff, but up tilt is actually your best combo continuation in a lot of these situations, because the weak nair is best at comboing at the kind of percents where up air or up tilt will itself combo, and then up tilt often leads into like the up air. I I could have dash attacked there instead of the up tilt. Like, it comes out at pretty much the same time, but dash attack's follow-ups aren't nearly as good. Against Luigi, though, you're not going to get any follow-ups from up tilt, so dash attack is basically just as good. And it reaches farther, so it's easier to hit with. Anyway, I'm glad I eventually was able to show that off. Okay. So he knows you can roll behind you. That's dangerous. The snare. How do I feel about this snare? Yeah. He rolls behind. That was actually really good Nair. He just got mixed up. Sometimes you'll lose for making the right choice, and I think it was there. Good shield drop. I mean, like, good execution of the shield drop move, but I don't think it was actually your best option there. You probably should have waited for the second bear and then just upbeat him out of shield there. Or shield drop back air, whichever. Okay, I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm going to go back to this edge guarding situation. Just because you have all this fancy Bowser specific edge guarding stuff doesn't mean you can't use basic things too. Like, Fortress Hog is obviously scary because, you know, what if he sweet spots during the one instant that I'm going here and then I die instantly? One thing, you don't really need to worry about that when Luigi's down here because your Fortress Hog is going to be faster than anything you can do. But if you're really scared about that stuff, then there's no reason that you can't just, like, RAR Wave Dash off stage. It's a little bit slower, but it'll still get you there, and if he happens to grab the ledge, then whatever, you're fine. You're just off stage. You still have your double jump and everything. You're not dead, unlike if you miss a Fortress Hog. I strongly recommend getting really good at the RAR Wave Dash off stage, even if you have a million other great ledge grabbing options like Bowser does. Just for situations like this where it's really scary to grab the ledge, but you really need to do it. Good, forcing him to double jump. Please upbeat. No. I'm sure that was a misinput. I'm sure it was. I believe in you.
I always fuck up on upbeats in this game. I don't know why.
It's because shield stun is really tough to know for every move. I do that too. It's obnoxious.
Right.
I mean, you just want to practice, like, safely doing that bear.
Really,
it does work.
Fast fail. I just fast fail.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. This Bowser can do this and come back.
Because I was impatient. I was like, yeah, I'm going to hit him, but I just wanted to fast fail. I fast failed.
Yeah, bad news. Alright.
And then after that point, I just played bad.
Oh no, you lose this?
Yep.
What?
Yep. I just flubbed it all up.
Oh. Okay. Well, that was a great shield drop Nair.
Yep.
Like,
I was very disappointed because I got second, and I was like, I'm ready to get third place at this thing, if not second, hopefully.
Okay. Can you see why this double jump here was really bad? Like, you had the best, like, position on the stage. You were bottom center. Everything was amazing. You could have covered options for free, and you're like, instead, I'm gonna cover this really stupid option that Luigi will never do, and let him sneak under me for no reason. And then you got hit. You're still jumping way too much, I think, in general. Like, try not to jump first ever with Bowser if you can. Jumping after the other guy is great, but jumping when he's on the ground, not good. Sorry, Ripple. That claw just looks like nerves.
That claw was not supposed to be a claw either.
Oh no, that was supposed to be a flame cancel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, flames would have been good there. Okay.
Like I said, I just flubbed it all up.
Yeah, that was probably supposed to be flames too.
And then after that point, just being stupid, and just kept falling into everything he wanted to do.
All right, you want to stop here then?
Yeah, but if you want to keep going, that's fine too.
I need to go to the gym, but we can probably do more later if you want.
Yeah, definitely, because I want to do Lunchables too.
All right, cool. I need a break anyway. My throat kind of hurts, so I'll probably get back in 2 or 3 hours.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna run to get something real quick for my parents real quick.
All right, peace, dude.
All right, you take care.
You too. Okay. Twitch chat, thanks for tuning in. We will be back later. I hope that was instructive. If anyone posts any questions in the Twitch chat, I'll stay logged in here so I can answer them here, or I can answer them now, or when I get back, whichever. Is there any way to see how many people are in here? I don't even... Viewer list? Oh, look at that. Oh, Ripple's in here again. Okay, time to go get swole. Peace, y'all.